Okay, so let's keep going. Let's look at the spotlight. You know what it does. You've seen spotlights before. I'll hit F to frame it as I drag it in there. And here we have our spotlight. And we can change different things like intensity, of course. We could change the color so you can see, oh, we have something different going on in there. I'll do a red light here as well, maybe a purple. And you can change the inner cone angle, the outer cone angle. You can see what that does. It's much like a real spotlight would. Okay, so everything from fall off, attenuation, all that good stuff. So definitely you'll be using these, and if you remember, I can alt drag and copy one out. Now would be a good time to stop and talk about organization. Now we've got a small scene here, not very much in it, and look at all this junk we've already accumulated. Now I get it, they have lights they set up some stuff for players and audio as presets kind of. But you guys need to be setting up your own structure here in the outliner because it'll save you a whole bunch of time and a bunch of pain. So how do we do that? Pretty simple. I can just right click, create new folder. I'll call this Taylor Lights. Alright, because I got to change them from this lights folder here. I can control click all the lights I put in the scene and I can drag them into Taylor Lights there. And now I'm keeping things much more organized. See right here? And I will right click, create new folder. Alright, I'll select all of these walls here, and I'm going to drag them into my new folder and name that building. Okay, really important to keep this organized because your scenes will start to get massive. If your scenes are not organized, you'll hear me talk to you about it, so just prepare yourself, alright? We can go ahead and delete their old lights, and what we can do now is check out the skylight. Let's go ahead and drag that sucker in. And if I crank the intensity here down on my skylight, if I go over here to intensity and crank this way up, you'll see it's much like my indirect lighting. It affects the world overall, so everything outside, everything inside. Okay, so you can also use indirect lighting for that, but just keep in mind that's your skylight. Now that we've created a skylight, we can go ahead and drag it into our Taylor Lights there. We could rename this, now that we've deleted it, to just lights because they're the only lights in the scene. And just like that, we've got ourselves a scene, we've got lights, so get excited. I'm getting excited to see your scenes. I'll see you in the next video.